Welcome in, welcome in. We're going live tonight. Gus, Gus, you want to say hi? Say hi to him, Gus. I wanted to go down in there and park. Doing some mobile exploration tonight. I'm going to go right in here for a second. Got 18 on here watching. Only got one like though. Yep, Woody's here. I'm going to pull in here. I'm going to take a chance. And I hope I can get out. If I can get some grip in the snow, it should be okay. Guys, I'm going to be on here until probably about 5 till 8. And then Susie's going to come on about 8 o'clock. So, hello, Nancy and Susie. Gus, you want to say hello to Nancy and Susie? Hi, Nancy and Susie. I'm with Dad tonight. I told you to stop calling me Dad. I am not your dad. My gosh. And I got little Star down here with me. We're going to do some mobile exploration tonight. As long as I've got service. It's not quite dark yet. I was going to come on about 6:30, but I wanted to make sure I had service, so I came out a little early. I'm going to go ahead and put it in 4-wheel and back out of here real quick. To make sure I can. I don't want to get stuck down in here at 9 o'clock at night. Oh yeah, I'm going to be okay. I already seen a herd of whitetails. Why'd you turn the camera around? I wanted them to look at my pretty face. Gus. Oh, boy. You know what I was thinking? I have never been to this part of the woods at night, but I was thinking that me traipsing through the woods is just going to scare something off with the bright light. You got to pretty much sit still if you want to see something and let it come to you. See if I can turn these lights out. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see with the lights out. You won't be able to after it gets good and dark. My live last week, I was at a campground camping, and when I started the live, I was on the campground's Wi-Fi, and then when I got about a half a mile from the campground, I lost it, and I lost my live. So tonight I just started it on just my 5G, so it should be okay for now. Welcome in, welcome in. We got 16. We did have 16 watching. Think about hitting that like button for me. If you're watching on a phone, you should be seeing things like I'm seeing them. If you're watching them on a widescreen, you've probably got a little strip down the middle of your TV. This is Nomadic Camping Adventures, where we camp, we hunt for nocturnal beings, we do adventures, all kinds of adventures, and we sure welcome you in. I have my friend Gus with me tonight, and my dog Star. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I've got a good feeling about tonight. A good feeling. A lot of snow on the ground. It's hard to walk through right now. It was better before the melt because everything was soft, and then after the melt, everything is like ice now. Adventures Unknown, welcome, welcome. Adventures Unknown, have you ever met Gus? Say hi, Gus. That is Gus. Nancy Drew saying hi to Adventures Unknown. Gus, you care if I take it off of you now? You care if I take it off of you now? People seen enough of you. That's what you always say. Jerry Ginger's in the house. Hi, Jerry Ginger. Welcome in, welcome in. Hunting again, Jerry, for nocturnal beings. I saw a whole herd of whitetails on my way out here. I'm about 30 minutes from the house. And I guess I started about 20 minutes early, but I want to get a good live in and get off of here. Travel Around Susie has a live at 8 o'clock, and I do not want to run into her live. Mine was supposed to be last night, but I had to get tires on and run around all day, and by the time that I got settled in, it was way too late for me to come out here. Well, looks like we've got 3 watching and 4 likes. It's abnormal to have more likes than those watching. I got a good feeling that we might see something tonight. Jerry Ginger, I was saying earlier that me traipsing through the woods with a big spotlight on my head is going to do nothing to scare something away. I can't really... Something Bojangles? Is it Lorray? Howdy. Hello, howdy, howdy, howdy. Welcome in. We're looking for nocturnal beings tonight. Any kind of nocturnal beings. Bipedal, 4 legs, we don't care. And I was kind of worried about pulling down in here, but my new Cooper All-Terrains backed me right out of here with no problem. I needed them bad. My tires were starting to crack. They were 6 years old. This is a 2020, and this is the first tire change on it. Didn't have a lot of tread off of them. Only had 40,000 miles on them, but they were starting to show wear on the sides. Lorray Bojangles, 7-Eleven. Hello, hello. Don't have a lot of moderators in here yet. Travel Around Susie says hi to Jerry Ginger and Lorray Bojangles. I'm going to sit here about probably maybe 30 minutes, and then we'll do a little bit of cruising in the woods. There may be even feral people running around out here. I know there's a couple families living in this woods. This is thousands and thousands of acres. A lot of water access. I think everybody on here has met Gus. Has everybody on here met Gus? They don't want to meet me. You don't care. See how you talk to me and you wonder why I don't want to bring you on these things? That's why I didn't take you camping last week, the way you treat me. Out and about with M&D's in. He says, hi, you Gus. How you doing, M&D? Quit grinning, Gus. That's all you do is grin. Star's with me too tonight, you guys. She's laying there in the middle. Earl said hi too. You remember Earl, Gus? Earl's your cousin that lives with Mike? Yeah, I know him. He's my second cousin, actually. His great uncle was my dad's uncle. Does that make sense? Yeah, it kind of makes sense. Jerry was lost under the truck console for 2 days. Oh no, that's not good. Oh, I gotta learn how to use this thing. There. Nancy says hi to Out and About. All right. Try to hit that like button if y'all's just stopping in for a minute or two. That would be much appreciated. I'm going to be on here probably until about 7:55. We'll see how the live goes. I want to end it before Travel Around Susie comes on. Mike gave me the shirt off his back today. Oh, cool. Mike roll a 300 today. Welcome in, you guys. I sure appreciate you being here. Thought I seen a little animal scurrying off to the left. And I think it might have just been a shadow. Straight behind me is an old building that no one occupies anymore. And when we pull out of here and start our mobile excursion, you'll see it. How good can you see with the lights out? You can still see pretty good right now. That's just running with my fog lights on there. That'd be better. You guys can still see really good, and my lights don't shine out through the woods. I want something to walk right up to me. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It says we got 10 watching. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You see that? See what, Gus? I didn't see anything. I saw it. Right up there to the right. I don't see anything. I got night vision. Oh, okay. I don't have any protection tonight. I just thought of that. I do have my spear. That's where I thought I seen that creature running around in there. It was four-legged, but I couldn't make it. It's probably a raccoon. It was running away from me. Right in there. Camperman 2025, hello. If you go straight, this path that's straight in front of the truck, if you take it about a quarter mile and you turn left and go down about another quarter mile, there'll be a campsite on the right, a walk-in campsite that's free to camp on, but you have to sign up ahead of time. And I have camped there. Camperman says, hiya, Jerry. He got a share from Out and About. Welcome in. We got about 20 in here now. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Appreciate y'all being here. Think about hitting that like. We're probably going to go mobile here in about 15 minutes. My problem last week was being too close to the campground. It's on the others. It's probably, the campground's about 5 miles from here. But I think my problem last week was being too close to the campground, and then when I got out of their Wi-Fi range, I lost everything. Stone Wolf Outdoors is here. Welcome, welcome, Stone Wolf. Appreciate you being here. 80 degrees Fahrenheit. I imagine you're still in Arizona. You got 13 likes. I want to get 50 likes tonight, you all. Think about hitting that like button for me. You got 3 little dots up the top. You can hit them dots and it'll take you to the like button, or you can double tap your screen. But I have found out sometimes double tapping the screen doesn't work. Plywood's here. Plywood only has one problem. I only have one problem. What's going on, Plywood? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Like button activated. Appreciate it. Wish I only had one problem. Oh, okay. Yeah. Sometimes we have to list our problems 1 through 10, and then we start with the smallest one and take care of it and then go to the next one. Or do we take care of the biggest one first? I don't really know. I'm going to step out here a second. I think I seen something on my left. Time and energy can fix my problem, Plywood says. Oh, Stone Wolf said that. Time and energy. My problem is I want to hit the road, and I've still got several months before I can do it. And I'm kind of getting anxious. Wives has always got them to-do lists for us, don't they, Stone Wolf? We never have enough energy for that. Welcome in if you're new here tonight. Welcome to the channel. Think about hitting that like. Think about hitting that subscribe if you would. I have found out in all my years that we usually don't get what we want. And if we think life's unfair, it is sometimes. We have to accept it. Welcome to the show. Thank you. Preacher man says it's the end of time, and the Mississippi River, she's a-going dry. Interest is up and the stock market's down. You're gonna get mugged if you go downtown. Well, I live back in the woods, you see. A woman and a kids and a dog and me. I got a shotgun, a rifle, and a four-wheel drive. A country boy can survive. If y'all don't know, Travel Around Susie's trying to get subscribers, get her 1,000. I don't know whether she's got her watch time or not, but she has a live at 8 p.m. If y'all want to jump over there after this one's over. Mississippi flowed backwards 3 days to make Reelfoot Lake. Wow. That's a trivia question right there. Flowed backwards for 3 days to make Reelfoot Lake. Jerry Ginger says he subbed to Susie. I'm sure she'll appreciate that, Jerry. We got 14 likes. I'm trying to get 50 tonight, y'all. Think about hitting that like button. Would y'all rather see me walking through the woods or doing mobile explorations? When I was out there walking on that snow, it was hard to walk on. Really hard to walk on. Let me see, let me go ahead. I want to make sure I've got this set right. Sometimes I don't have it set right. And again, it's set to top messages. I want to see all messages. There we go. You missed the snow. Boy, I don't miss the snow after this season. We've had 2 winters here. We have had 2 winters. What time is it? 6:42. I think about 7 we might go mobile. Ride around and see what we can see. I wish I'd have had it running when I seen that herd of whitetails. A lot of deer activity tonight. If you guys don't know Stone Wolf Outdoors, he's got a channel and he's got this really neat little buggy that it looks like you could tow with a Chevy Prius or a Toyota Prius if you wanted to. And it really folds out into a nice little camping rig. Next week, I might take you guys back to where my first ever, what I think was a Bigfoot encounter happened. I never saw the Bigfoot, but I'm pretty sure there was one there messing with us. While we're there, I'll tell you the story as it unfolded that night. Glenn Campbell's here. Hi, Glenn Campbell. Well, Glenn, we're on a mobile excursion tonight. I'm going to sit here for a little bit. We're in a thousands and thousands of acres state forest, and I'm going to sit here a little bit, and then we're going to go mobile, seeing what we might be able to find. I'm out trying my new tires out. I got 15, 16 likes. Come on, I want to hit 50 tonight, y'all. I've only got about an hour and 10 minutes to do it. I wonder if that little animal that I scared off earlier is back. Ooh, look how dark the woods is now. I'll be right back. Yeah, I have a dog, Susie. I just got back in to see your message. Sorry. Gus is scared of his shadow, Mike. Believe me. wonder if I drug my... Oh, it's all right. Charles Carrington's in the house. Thank you, Charles, for stopping by. You guys think about it, hit that like button for me. I don't know what it would have been, unless it might have been Star whimpering when I got out. It might have been Gus, because he gets frightened when I get out of the truck too. There we go. We're back. I've still got 4. Out and About said he's headed to KY tomorrow. We're going to go ahead and go mobile, you guys. For those of you that's still here, shouldn't be buffering anymore. I don't know how that happened. If you're new here, thanks for stopping in. I'm going to go ahead and go mobile. We're going to see what we can see driving through these state forests. Come on, get me out of here. Well, that was kind of sketchy. That's kind of a hill you drive down into. As I told you, there's a building on the left here that is really, really old. And let me see if I can get out here so you guys can see it. It's an old abandoned building. I want to get it in my sight so before I turn you guys over there. At one time, I think it was an old homestead. There it is. I don't know whether you can see it or not. I lost it that quick. There it is. Can you guys see it back in there? I've thought about stealth camping in there. Let me see if I can turn on my white light. Can you see it better now? That's a freaky place right there. I don't like freaky places. Oh, you can see it better in green. One said 80% of Bigfoot sightings are on the roadways. Oh, this state forest, it goes back and forth between state forest and private land. So you'd have to be careful where you just decide to camp. We got 8 watching. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm going to roll my window up. Hate the thought of somebody being able to do it, because I'm going slow and I don't want anybody to reach in and grab me. We was driving one night and a big old buck deer about put his rack right through my driver's window while the window was down. I'm not sure on the size of this state forest. I'm thinking it might be the 3rd largest state forest in Ohio. I had a pretty good crowd on here and then I lost it. Hit the wrong button. Thanks for those of you that stuck around. Now see, there's a private home there. There's not very many private homes down through here. They do not service this during heavy snows, so you're pretty much on your own if you live down in here. They probably finally get to it, but it's later on the agenda. This is only about 30 minutes from my home. Travel Around Susie asks, is it free? Yes, Susie, there is either 7 or 10 walk-in sites that you can walk in and camp for free in this state forest right here. Just like down at Wayne National Forest. There's an old Catholic church ruins go camp in, but it's so freaky. I'm just gonna sleep in the back seat of my truck because I'm not going to put my tent up and be in my tent down there. I want the security of closed doors. Too many bears running around down there. Jerry Ginger says, howdy, I got lost. Thanks for coming 2 days. Was it in the glove box? I told you to stop calling me Dad. You should yes it. I'm not sure you're really my uncle. You just showed up at my house and said you were. It shouldn't be swirling. I've got a nice good screen here. No swirling here. I've got my other phone on 4G, and it's on Verizon, and it's not swirling either. There may be areas throughout this forest that I do lose, though. I'm going to go up here, and there's a trailhead up here that you can walk into 2 other campsites. And I'm going to back in there for a while. Welcome in, everybody. Think about hitting that like button. We got 9 new ones in here right now. Sure would appreciate it. The channel is Nomadic Camping Adventures. We do camping videos. We do adventures. We hunt for bipedal beings, nocturnal creatures. We do a little bit of everything on this channel. Like somebody's been rutting against that tree right there. It's definitely dead and about ready to come down. We got 19 likes. It's looking good, looking better. We got 9 that's been hanging out for quite a while now, so I appreciate that base. I think they like it better when I'm walking through the woods. They feel I'm more in danger that way. Dad, you never let me go. Quit calling me Dad. You never let me go when you go walking, though. You say I scare them off with my rattling. Well, you do. Why don't you be like Star? She hasn't said a word since we came out here. Be more like her. Now see, I think you can go in right there. Yeah, I'm going to take you to my original, my first ever Bigfoot experience. And I never saw a Bigfoot that day, but I'm pretty sure there was one there. And I'll tell you why I think so next week during our live. See, now that's private property right there. If you go on down that path, it's private property, but if you go left, it's state forest. Well, I'd like to put me a cabin right in there, as long as there was no snow. When's Mike gonna get Earl back out? I don't know. I don't tell Mike what to do. Mike does his own thing. It's still daylight in Arizona. I came on Ray's live today out in California, and I don't know whether okay, right here. You can park and pack right here. Park and pack parking. So you can pull in here and park. There's another one on down. I'm gonna get stuck messing around here. I'm just gonna get off the road. Sit here a minute. go back and make sure I set that. That's how I messed up earlier, messing with this chat filter. See, it's back to top messages, and I want all messages. People say that they're chatting and I can't see them. I don't know why YouTube would change it to top messages from all messages. Welcome in, welcome in. If you're new here, I see we got some new ones in the chat. Welcome to the channel. Think about hitting that like button for me. Get this farther out in the algorithm. We're searching for nocturnal creatures tonight. And I'm going to step out of here a second. No eye shine. Ryan on the runs here. Thanks for stopping in, Ryan. I did, if you were here 2 weeks ago on my live, I did go back and check on the apples today. Ooh, I did not like that noise. I did go back and check on the apples today, and they were gone. If you were here 2 weeks ago, you saw me put out 2 apples, and went back today to check on them, and they were gone. I've just got my fog lights on right now. So, and I had them in high enough in the tree where a deer couldn't get to them, because I know deer love apples. So, a raccoon could have climbed up there and got them, I'm sure. Ryan on the run, he's got a camping channel. He's out of the Canadian, he's in a Canadian province. He camps in the cold. If you're new here, think about tapping that like button for me. Sure appreciate you being here. I stopped in here for a little while. I was mobile, if you're new here. And I think I was the first person to turn in here. And I hope I can get back out. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We sure appreciate y'all. We got 20 likes. I'm trying to get 50, but I've only got about 45 minutes to do it. And you should know by the thumbnail that I'm out looking for nocturnal beings tonight. Okay, I'm going to get mobile again. Yeah, I went from 20 back to 19 likes. Well, that's strange. Okay, here we go. It's not that cold out. What do you want, Star? Huh? What's the matter? You okay? What was that noise when I was out of the truck? Did you hear a noise in here while I was out of the truck? Huh? Somebody said there was a noise in here while I was out of the truck. Was it Gus? Star's a little jealous of Gus, you all. And I think Gus is jealous of Star. So, they're like two little kids. I have not seen one vehicle down this road in the almost hour I've been on it. If those of you that live in Michigan in the right place, you can go into Canada without a passport. Well, I'll tell you a story next week on my live about what I think was a encounter. I did not see a Bigfoot, but there was no human that jumped in the water. I know that. Not when the water was only about 40 degrees. It could have been. They have them things out here where they go walk in the ice, break the ice to go do, what do they call it, a polar plunge? Here's another pull off. Now there's a but I heard it. I have seen. I did see something where I was originally parked, but I couldn't tell if it was really wildlife or a shadow. Here's another pull off. Now I could pull in here and camp all night. Nobody would bother me. But I've heard a lot of things, Ryan, that I can explain. I've got audio of something that I still to this day can't explain what it is. And I'll get that out someday and play it for y'all. I don't mind putting something on my channel that I know that I did not conceive that is real. No eye shine at all tonight. I seen something that I thought was eye shine, and it was about 5 foot up on a tree, but it was some type of reflective button that they had put on the tree. Well, we got 7 on here. Anybody new that hasn't hit that like button yet? Turn my fog lights back on. "21 likes. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hit that chat and tell us where you're from. I'm in Ohio. So far, I haven't got any trolls tonight that I can, unless some moderator took care of it. Well, there goes my fan again. Man, sounds like an airplane taking off. I'm going to turn the truck off and get real quiet. See if anything comes by. What's the matter, Star? I don't feel very good about the truck being off, Dad. I told you to stop calling me Dad. You like a dad to me, though. You bought me a hat, bought me a sweatshirt, bought me some drawers. I never had anybody be good to me like that before. Out and about. Says Gus needs to warm his bones. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're new here, hit that chat and tell me where you're from. I know we got Michigan, we got Canada, and we got Ohio in here. Anybody that's not from Michigan, Canada, or Ohio? Star, what do you think about Gus? Huh? What do you think about Gus? Are you jealous of Gus, or is just Gus jealous of you? Camperman 25 says something this. Trying to be real quiet, y'all, so I can see something that might pop through here. This is in Ashland County, Ohio, and they've been 3 sightings in the past 5 years in Ashland County. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We got some new ones in the house. Appreciate you stopping in. We're out looking for nocturnal beings tonight. Two-legged or four-legged, we don't care. Think about hitting that thumbs up. Help me get in the algorithm. Devin Vassal, happy Thursday. Sup, guys? Welcome in, Devin. Man, I would love to run into a monster moose. We have some monster coyotes, but we don't have any wolves. We have Ryan, what is known to be like a coy wolf that bred hybrid wolves bred with coyotes. I know, and I did not mean to, but when I got off of my live, I noticed that Kobe was having a live too, and I did not mean to schedule a live while somebody else that I know is having a live. I try to never ever do that, and I apologize to Kobe. We also have Ryan on the run says we also have black bears in Ontario, but they are pretty skittish. The black bears in Ohio are skittish too. Now I want to tell you about a dream I had last night. I had a dream that I walked up to a campsite and a bear ran away. And I was doing something else in my dream, and then pretty soon I heard, before I knew it, I was going, whoa, bear, because I know you're supposed to make noises to let them know that you're in the area in case they got a cub or something. And the next thing I know, this bear's got my hand in its mouth, and I cannot get my hand. I'm yelling, I'm kicking the bear, I'm yelling, and I cannot get the hand out of its mouth. It was I usually don't remember my dreams, but I remembered that one very, very vividly. I tried to tell somebody, Susie, that I heard a wolf in this park one time, and it was about early in the morning howling, and they told me I was nuts because there was no wolves in Ohio. At one time, there was no black bears in Ohio either, but they're back. Devin, where are you from if you're still with us? We've got 8 in the room right now. Appreciate it. Most of the water is frozen up around here, so anything that is around here is going to have to travel to find water. I'm going to go mobile again. What are you doing? It's okay. It's all right. Come on, let's get out of here. I'm tired of sitting in one place. Gus, shut up. Somebody knocked that one down for me. If notifications of when somebody's going to run a live, he must have did a pop-up live. I think there's only one, maybe one house on this. Do we have anybody in the chat room that has not typed a chat in yet? Let me know where you're from. There's a mailbox right there. And this is all public hunting out here. And that big herd of deer tells me that they didn't get all the deer this year. We have decided that when we head on our next trip, we're going to start in Chicago at the beginning of Route 66 and go down through Illinois and Missouri and take the original Route 66 out to California. And I'm getting very anxious. Did I already pass that old place? I think I did. Maybe I didn't. Welcome in, welcome in. We got 10 in here. I want to see the mother road. Hit that like button if you're in. Okay, right there is another trail. You can take this and go up, connect with the main trail to find some campsites. Is there anybody in the room that hasn't met Gus yet? Good night, camper man. Have a good one. I know, Star. I always ask them if they want to meet Gus. I don't ask them if they want to meet you. Sorry. Appreciate you coming in and watching, camper man. Imagine trying to navigate these roads when there's a foot of snow. I'm going to get out Monday. It's be 50, and I'm going to take me. She hasn't ran that far for time. Okay, there's another mailbox. So I think that's 2 mailboxes that we've seen. Or 3. Okay, we'll see you, Susie. Have a good one. See you on your live. $7:37, y'all. Think I'm going to be getting off of here in about 5 minutes. Appreciate all who's stopped in and all who's hung around. Welcome to the show. Something happening here. What it is ain't exactly clear. There's a man with a gun over there, telling me I got to beware. I think it's time we stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. There was our original parking spot. Think about hitting that like, if you will. Hitting that subscribe button. Go watch a short or a video. See what you think about the channel. Let me know. me know what I'm doing right. Let me know what I'm doing wrong, what you'd like to see. There is the third house on this road. And that's all state land on the left side. Well, y'all, with that, I'm going to say good night. Thanks for stopping in. We'll see you next week. Next Wednesday, 7 p.m.